teacher shortage throughout the county. More on the numbers and what some districts are doing to attract more.
No stop signs at a school crosswalk. We've got one mom's fight to put some here.
The search continues for Chacho, the golden doodle puppy stolen from a family at Campland. Viewers have been sending in tips, and we now have this security video of the suspect.
And meet the San Diego artist who's putting down roots in South Park.
And when you can expect your Disney Plus subscription to go up. CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now. You just heard about a national teacher shortage on the CBS Evening News. Tonight, San Diego County schools are also struggling. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Many local schools are coping with a shortage of teachers. That means they can't staff all their classrooms with properly credentialed educators. CBS 8 obtained data from the California Department of Education showing just how big this problem is.
Our Shannon Handy spent the day breaking down those numbers and discovered what some districts are doing to fill open spots.
Just 1 week before welcoming kids back from summer break, final preparations are underway at Joe McQueen Middle School in Alpine. One thing already checked off a list, says District Superintendent Dr. Rich Newman, is hiring teachers.
We're fully staffed right now. We're even bringing on a couple teachers in case our numbers grow.
It's a surprising feat given the nationwide teacher shortage. Dr. Newman credits a number of factors. For starters, all teachers just received a 6% raise this year.
The largest raise they've had in over 20 years because we want to recruit and retain the very best teachers.
They're also being provided increased health benefits, discounted childcare, with more incentives possibly to come.
One of the innovative things we're looking to do over the coming years is offer housing to our staff.
Dr. Newman has even brought in teachers from outside the country to fill the gaps.
We took a very innovative approach and met several years ago with the Embassy of Spain, and we now bring over teachers from Spain. This year, 3 more teachers just came over to teach in our dual language program. Schools
everywhere have had to get innovative to attract teachers, as thousands have left the profession since the pandemic began. According to state data obtained by CBS 8, San Diego County districts are hiring more new teachers since the outset of the pandemic, but those numbers fall far short of pre-pandemic numbers. During the 2017-2018 school year, local districts hired 2,420 new teachers. By comparison, during the 2021-2022 school year, San Diego County schools saw the fewest new teachers in 5 years, with only 1,382 new teachers entering county classrooms. So far this year, that number has jumped back to 1,858, the most since the outset of the pandemic. The shortage of new teachers has forced districts to fill more and more classrooms with partially credentialed teachers, meaning fewer courses were taught by teachers with credentials for that class. Dr. Newman admits it's an approach he uses, saying it's better than having no one at all.
When you have a teacher shortage in the county, you have a couple options. You can not fill positions, or you can invest highly in your staff and bring people on, teach them, grow them, so that they grow into that position and get specialized in those areas.
Shannon Handy, CBS 8.
Thanks, Shannon. There is also a countywide initiative to recruit more teachers of color to our local schools. The San Diego Foundation has awarded $150,000 to the group Teach for America San Diego to help recruit 30 teachers. The foundation says diversifying the classroom will give students of color a sense of belonging. Right now, nearly 70% of San Diego students identify as a person of color, while there are only 25% teachers of color.
As monkeypox cases rise, researchers at UC San Diego are turning to wastewater as a way to monitor the spread of the disease. The same method has helped public health officials keep an eye on COVID cases. CBS 8's Rocio De La Fe has more on how this can help health officials stay ahead of upcoming surges.
Detecting COVID-19 in wastewater became instrumental in predicting COVID cases and surges weeks in advance. And now researchers here at UC San Diego are hoping the same methods can better identify monkeypox cases. And this comes at a time when supply of the vaccine is limited and demand is high.
Researchers at UC San Diego are using a familiar and highly effective method to detect monkeypox cases.
It turns out monkeypox virus DNA is also shed in urine and stool, and therefore we think can serve as an early indicator for caseload.
Researchers first detected the virus in mid-July and are hoping to use wastewater samples to predict future case surges.
We keep the wastewater that we've been using for COVID monitoring, and we were able to go back and check the wastewater retrospectively for the monkeypox virus. The levels have been increasing over time, which is consistent with our experience of cases.
104 monkeypox cases have been reported in San Diego County so far. This comes as supply of the vaccine remains limited. Eric Lofgraven says he waited in line for his vaccine at the Chula Vista vaccination clinic, only to be turned away twice after being told he didn't need an appointment to get a shot.
I came yesterday. I was turned away. I came this morning, even earlier, and as it turns out, they have space for 6. Wait, I'm like six at a time? No, 6 total.
We're still waiting to hear why they're making it so hard to get a vaccine in a public health emergency.
We still need more supply from the federal government.
I called the city's 211 helpline to find out more about when we can expect to get more vaccine doses, but found out that at this time there are no vaccine events currently scheduled. Chief Medical Officer at UC San Diego Health, Chris Longhurst, says while the county waits for more supply, he's confident wastewater samples will help researchers understand when cases peak and when they're trending down. Rocio de la Fe, CBS 8.
Thanks, Rocio. The city of San Diego officially has a new climate action plan tonight. Mayor Todd Gloria signed an update of the plan today. The plan was originally adopted back in 2015. This is the first revision of that document. The City Council unanimously approved the update last week. It has a goal to reach net zero greenhouse gas emissions by the year 2035. That will require a massive phasing out of the use of fossil fuels.
We have a follow-up story tonight on this stolen golden doodle puppy that we first told you about on Monday. The golden doodle was taken from a family at Campland on Mission Bay. Tonight, we have some new developments. Our Brian White has been working to stay on top of this case and shares what he's learned tonight. Brian?
After our story first aired about Chancho, viewers have been sending in tips and we've been checking them out. Plus, we now have the security video.
The suspect in this case took the golden doodle, brought their own leash, put it on him, and walked right out the front gate.
This security footage from cameras at Campland captured this moment on August 1st at 2:30 in the morning when the thief walked Chancho right out the front gate after quietly taking him out of his crate while his family, who were vacationing from Utah, were asleep in their nearby tent.
He can be seen getting into a 2-door dark-colored sedan and leaving the area. And what we believe is that this person was there earlier in the day, saw the dog that was there, and later came back in the middle of the night to retrieve the dog.
When I first spoke to Chancho's owner, Hannah McGuire, she had only seen a screenshot of the security footage. But now that we have the full video clips from police, I played them for her.
Just heartbroken. I mean, knowing that that's my dog and I don't know where he is right now. We don't know if he's okay, and not knowing who took him and just hoping and praying that we can find him.
Since our story first aired, we received tips from viewers about possible sightings. I drove out to Missouri Street in Pacific Beach to follow up on one in particular. A woman said she saw a dog that looked like Chancho near this camper vehicle. So I parked nearby and watched for a bit.
How could anyone just walk up and steal someone else's dog?
I met up with Skylar Holcomb, a local nanny who sent us the tip, and before long, we spotted the dog she had seen.
Sir, has this been your dog for a while?
Yeah. As it turned out, it wasn't Chancho, and I confirmed that with Hannah, but it did look similar.
I saw the news story and I was like, I don't know if it's the same thing, but it looks similar, and like I've lost a dog and I just want to make sure someone finds their dog.
Above all, Hannah is grateful for all the responses she's getting from people out there who care and want to help.
We appreciate it so much. It brings me a lot of hope and a lot of peace to know that people out there are actually looking for him.
Meanwhile, Captain Scott Wall of SDPD's Northern Division says they're investigating this case as a felony theft, and they're offering a $1,000 reward for any Crime Stoppers tips that lead to finding Chancho.
We do believe that somebody out there will see the new pet that somebody's bringing home, recognize this person, the clothes they're wearing, and provide the information that we need to help solve this case and get this dog back to its rightful owner.
If anyone has any information about Chancho's whereabouts, you can submit a tip at sdcrimestoppers.org and be sure to reach out to us about it too. At San Diego Police Northern Division, I'm Brian White, CBS 8.
Carla, you and I both have dogs. We treat them as part of our family, and that thief, very bold, to just go in there and take the dog at 2:30 in the morning. You can see the dog kind of trying to turn back around, and you know, we hope our story helps lead to helping find it.
You got to think they knew what kind of breed it was and what they were getting and why they were doing it. That's not just a random, I like that dog.
Better be checking for sale ads and so forth. That man might have been trying to turn a profit there. All right, thanks, Brian. A former San Diego judge could become the first Latina to serve as Chief Justice of California's Supreme Court.
Today, Governor Gavin Newsom nominated Patricia Guerrero to serve as California's next Chief Justice. If confirmed by voters this November, Guerrero's term would start in January. She has been an Associate Justice of the state Supreme Court since March. She was a judge here in San Diego at Superior Court from 2013 to 2017.
There is a new resource in East County tonight to help people struggling to find a safe place to sleep.
It allows people experiencing homelessness to stay in their vehicles overnight in a safe way. The new safe parking lot is at the site of what was once a homeless encampment along North Magnolia Avenue in El Cajon. Looks much different today. The safe parking program also offers hygiene facilities, hot meals, 24/7 security, and a membership to the local YMCA.